The Pittsburgh Steelers have added a safety signing, former Miami Dolphin, Detroit Lion, Baltimore Raven, DeShon Elliott, a long-term starter in the NFL. He's just 26 years old. According to Bleacher Report's Jordan Schultz, the deal is 2 years worth $6 million. And while this guy was not on a lot of names during the Steelers' initial, they should sign this free agent, they could target this free agent, it's not a name or a move that doesn't make sense for them. Elliott, again, 26 years old. He'll be 27 by the start of the season. He started 50 games in the NFL, has played 57 of them, including full-time starting roles in the last 2 years for Detroit and Miami, and a full starting season for the Baltimore Ravens. This guy's got 3 interceptions. He's got 287 career tackles, 12 tackles for loss, 17 passes deflected. Last year, he gave up 69% of his passes completed to him or thrown his way. I mean, it's not a bad move. It's a move for the Pittsburgh Steelers that gives them some depth. This is a starter. This is a guy that they will view as a starter next to Minkah Fitzpatrick, and a guy that could rotate with Damontae Kazee. I think their strengths somewhat aligned to what the Pittsburgh Steelers were looking for. It is not the perfect fit. I will say that. I will say that when you think of the perfect fit for the Pittsburgh Steelers, it's a guy who could play center field, who could come in here and be another Minkah Fitzpatrick, so that you have 2 Minkah Fitzpatricks, both guys who would be ball hawks, both guys who can make a lot of splash plays. Elliott's more of a run stuffer. He's a dude who's going to tackle you. He's going to be a sure thing, which is something the Pittsburgh Steelers did need. You want to look at needs. You want to talk about Omar Khan's approach and how the Pittsburgh Steelers are looking to just get rid of all the holes and mistakes that they made in 2023. Well, missed tackles were a big one. That was a huge part of this secondary, is that nobody knew how to tackle. They went out and got a sure tackler. I think that is a positive here. I don't think Elliott is a bad move. I don't think that the signing here doesn't make sense. I think it is a good fit for the Pittsburgh Steelers, just not the splashiest name that they could have went out and got. That being said, it's a step forward. 2 years, $6 million, $3 million a year, easy for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It means that they have somewhere in the realm of, 14, anywhere from 12 to $14 million available in cap space still. They have another $20 to $30 million that they could rework and add to their salary cap situation. Probably means that they're going to go out and they're possibly going to sign a big name wide receiver. They're possibly going to sign a defensive lineman. They might get a center. There are still a lot of moves left. They didn't toss all their eggs in one basket with safety and spend all their money there, so it spreads everything out. I think there are moves left to be made. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to continue to hunt forward. Justin Simmons would have been a huge move, but DeShon Elliott, a name that I think fits what the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to do well. I think that fans by the end of the season will really like this guy. They will look at him as a thumper, a dude who's here to make plays. Kind of give you a little Ryan Clark vibe, which those of you who loved the Troy Polamalu, Ryan Clark days, Minkah Fitzpatrick, Ryan Clark, or Minkah Fitzpatrick, DeShon Elliott just seems to align with what the Steelers love to do at safety. Again, not the greatest move, not a bad move at all. The Pittsburgh Steelers got their safety. It will be Minkah, it will be DeShon Elliott, and it will be Damontae Kazee in 2024.